I trained to become a physician in a vain attempt to turn these harmful instincts into healing ones. My name is Dr. Thomas Neil Creed, and as you can probably tell by the ghastly pallor of my visage and the unnatural crook in my neck, that I succumbed to the hangman's rope. And like a certain infamous ripper across the pond in that other London, I, too, indulged in the occasional slaughter of a prostitute. Couldn't help myself, you see. I was on quite a spree before I was finally apprehended, with 4 murdered strumpets to my name. That's not bad, considering the Ripper only had 5 kills, though I freely admit he had a certain flair for self-promotion that I lacked. Mailing a kidney to Scotland Yard, postmarking his letters from hell. Well, who can trump that really? But what really got them thinking was when I finally donned the head collar and prepared to plunge into eternity, I managed to squeak out 3 little words by way of self-eulogy. I am Jack! That's all I managed to get out before my neck snapped like a matchstick. My office was right over there on Dundas Street, on the exact spot where that perpetually reopening former cinema now stands. I dare say I had my share of local infamy with the Tecumseh House chambermaid. 21-year-old Kate Gardner was found dead in the outhouse behind my office. Kate was 2 months pregnant at the time, and she had curious abrasions across her nose and one of her cheeks. And the jury impaneled to investigate her death was not kind to me. They concluded that Kate had succumbed to the effects of chloroform. Could it be that the good doctor who she had begged to make her little lump of a belly go away had decided to make her go away instead? Suffice it to say, I was all but condemned in the court of public opinion and felt it prudent to make a quick getaway to Chicago. And after a very brief incarceration for a very similar crime, onwards to the rain-soaked streets of London. And that's when I really got to work. Strange voices became ever more insistent. They ordered me to start collecting the souls of streetwalkers. And then, with death staring me right into my one good eye, those 3 little words to secure my legacy and guarantee me a page in history. I am Jack. It's nice when a local boy makes it good. But don't you think so? Now is the time when nature begins to die and wild things give up their souls. It makes it easier for those of us who have passed on to communicate with you, the living. I will be your guide on this lost soul stroll. And while I cannot claim to have been a good man during my short time span here on Earth, I promise to protect you from the strange and evil beings we are bound to encounter. My goal here is to be both irreprehensible and approachable. We are very likely to meet another group of wanderers, persons of far less quality than yourselves. They'll be led by that shrew, that husband-hacking harpy of a female, Phoebe Campbell, the only member of the gentler sex to have been hanged in your fair city. Well, shall we spend some shoe leather on our dark, nocturnal romp? Shall I play Virgil to your Dante?